It is me. You're right. I told you you look really dumb in your Discord photo. What have I been currently playing? I've been playing Valorant pretty much. I have been proud. I did beat one level in my friend's game for sure. Look at how bad all my friends are at this. Why can't I make this taller? So embarrassing. Zoms? I don't have tile friendly on this computer. So. These things jump, it's so stupid. Like, your best record in this is always going to be when these things don't fucking jump up and down. Yeah, you know, I think whatever you, like, score you saw on Tall Friends, you probably wouldn't mind. T? Why are you spelling T so wrong? It's a weird way to spell T. There's like cat hair on my nose or something. That's annoying. Dude, my score is too good on this. I don't know how to beat it. I've gotten like better damage efficiency before. Like I've gotten like 76, 77 runs. But I just don't get the RNG that I need, I don't think. So it's rough. Yeah, there's so much like room for RNG in this one. It sucks. Like this should really only be 30 seconds, so it like minimizes like the RNG. But like once this goes on for long enough, you get like the ones that are just like they go into like the corners and like they jump up and down a bunch of times, and it's like sometimes you just get so unlucky because you're like you can be doing it for like 45 seconds, be doing really well, and then you get like a bunch of them that like spawn here, here, and here, and like the one that spawns here is going like, and it's like, what the fuck am I doing? It's crazy that you, yeah, I mean, I guess I could VIP you. Last time I gave you mod, you just, I don't know. There you go. Pretty sure having good luck is a core part. It could be. I mean, I don't really care that much about like score. It's just something that keeps you like slightly interested. It has like value otherwise, regardless. Like you could never beat your score again and you'll still have value. It is nice to see a new score every now and then, you know? I always leave it my HP. Oh, that one's so stupid. The one where you're turning around like this the whole time? It's so dumb. I don't know, I've done pretty much all of them in this playlist. Thin Gauntlet is like pretty good for like trying to refine like your small movements, but it's like really fucking annoying to do. I actually think Thin Gauntlet's more annoying to do than this one. It gives me more. It feels like after I've done Thin Gauntlet like once, it's like I did. I don't know. It's like I fucking worked out. It's like so much work. Even though I'm ranked 51 on this one, though, it's fucking easy, you know. Oof. Ooh. You know. Doesn't get much easier than that. Let's take a look at my friends again. See. Ugh. Ugh. What the fuck? 10 better accuracy? I'll try it eventually. Ugh. Ooh, that's really. Why do I feel like he made that? Yeah, he might have made it. Who knows? He could have created that one. Thin Gauntlet. I think it's like, I think it has value. It's just very frustrating. I think Shrugger actually only played this once, though. He probably only... No, that's impossible. That's way too good of a score to be playing it only once. Sense my own. 424 Valorant sense. Oops. This feels like, this kind of has like a lot of similar value, I would say. And that like you're just really refining like your smooth like movements and like micro movements and stuff like that. But it's just like less work than like Thin Gauntlet. It's like every time you get to like that one where it's like this super fucking thin one, it feels like I'm concentrating so ridiculously hard. It's like crazy. Hat target switch 90 recoil. Didn't I do? Is that the one that's in the thing? I only played that a couple times. If that's the same one. No, it was this one. So it's almost the same. You know what, Mike? Just give me a week on that one. Give me a nice long week. And then I'll get back to you on that one. Yeah, this just feels like less stressful. It has its downsides though, for sure. Like all kovaaks scenarios do. I think it's useful for like, especially if you're like changing your sense a lot or like rocking like high sense. I think it's pretty useful because like you're constantly making these like little micro adjustments. Like look at that movement. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like he just goes into the wall and then hugs it forward. It's just like so random. Who would ever move like that in any universe? Those far ones are good for head too. peek at fast drifts. I played that one into the ground. Boring. I guess that's a good Overwatch one. Overwatch do be the worst game ever though. Is there one of these but there's only one side? Yeah, I don't know, probably. There's probably like a better one, honestly, for all intents and purposes. I just don't know what the name is. There should be one with just one side. Like this whole 3-side thing is just stupid and just shouldn't be a thing. And it should really just be like one for like 30 seconds or something. So you got good RNG on that one, like in terms of spawns, but I got bad efficiency. Oh. What's up, Callie? What are you playing these days? Oh, what's up, Austin? Should I give Austin a VIP? Austin 1RL. COD 4. I think I saw you playing that, actually. So I was watching Lex before he went offline or whatever, before he hosted you. Just popped some weird shit. I was like, what the fuck is he playing? What happened to your, you don't play Diabolical anymore, I assume? Maybe I should bring it back to 4-1, man, or 4-7, I don't know. Sometimes feels like it's too slow. You wanna try a game like COD Pro Mod? I've never played any of the Pro. I've only played Battalion, which I assume is like pretty much almost the same thing. And that was like okay, I guess. I don't know, I just wasn't really that into it. Fuck you. So where's Primud? But in cut for Primud, you have way more pre-nades. Interesting. I mean, that's kind of what the mod is for. If you're gonna mess around with your sensitivity to who you like, kovaaks is probably the place to do it. Also, not really. Tracking is not really all that muscle memory. Not to the same degree, really. Muscle memory my ass, bro. Muscle memory my ass. Muscle memory my ass. This guy goes, won't it fuck up your muscle memory? I don't know, maybe, bro, but you could also just kind of be 60th. Who did I beat? Who did I beat, bro? Bird ring? Come on, bro. Serious? These guys are fucking legends up here, man. They're either just like... I just don't get these people. Where are they? In esports. They're so good, bro. How do you get scores like this? It's fucking crazy. I mean, like, the real answer is you play literally nonstop all day. But, like, still, that's fucking crazy. This is their esport. It's true. Am I good enough at kovaaks now to make a video about aim? Should I do it? Recommend the perfect mouse, perfect sensitivity. Break it down into percentages. Only use a mouse that's approximately 55% the width of your hand. I'm sure there are videos of the scores. They're all just absolute legends. But like also a lot of them, I'm not saying any of these people do cheat, but I was like checking the scores of this one time and like one guy was literally at like, I don't even fucking know, like 25k, like something unbelievable. Like damage efficiency straight up at like, in like the fucking like 90s, like low 90s, like mid 90s or something with like a score like in the 30,000s. And like on his like Steam profile, he's just talking about like his number one or whatever. It's like, you're adding me for number one, blah, 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 this and that. Like talking about his sensitivity, just like his settings and stuff. And then like 2 days later, he's like not on the leaderboard. So he's like, just like clearly like just cheated his fucking score and then like put it in his Steam Pro. It's so fucking weird, man. kovaaks people are so weird. That's good though. At least I beat my score. Just needed a real go at it, you know? I wonder how these people do it, because the damage efficiencies are so different. Like, you have like the top score at like more or less like my damage efficiency, and then you have like people at like, where am I? You have like this guy at 70th with like 80. This guy at 74 with 82. Like, do they just use like really low sense and then just like make sure that they're in the middle of every target and then move on to the next one? It does reward you. I think it's just y-axis. I mean, I hope I'm playing the game wrong if it's not, but I assume like if the center of the model is y equals 0, like that's your max damage. So I think you could have it like at the top of the model, like whatever, bottom of the model. I mean, maybe it's just the origin point. I don't really know. But yeah, I assume those people are just literally like right in the middle of the target the whole time, and they're super slow at switching targets or something. But like, that's really weird because I'm really bad at switching targets, so they have to be even slower. Like, I'm not a fast, like I would imagine like the people at the top here with like scores like this and like this are like really fast at switching targets because they have pretty much the same efficiency I have, but they've just killed like, you know, way more of them. So presumably they're like way faster. Yeah, sorry, I forgot that my mic was not turned all the way up, so now I have to... kind of over kovaaks now, though. That's the thing. I might just play a single-player game or something and just chill. Let's hop on the disjunction. Yeah, maybe I should play it off stream. You're right. Maybe I should. I'm doing enough permanent damage to my wrist. I've never had wrist problems. I guess I'm really lucky in that, but I've pretty much never had problems with my wrist. Let's turn this Octopath Traveler music on. Crunker seems... I didn't even know it was on Steam. It's on Steam now. Isn't it just a browser game? I decided to start shooting people. No, I'm on the Viper Mini. But I don't know. I've never, and I've used like every sensitivity like under the sun pretty much. Like you can't. I've used it low. I've used it high. And pretty much never had wrist issues. Oh, no. Oh, why is this so loud? Try that, I guess. Probably better. I don't know why the game is so... I feel like the game is such a low... Like, look at the audio. There we go. Oh my... What is this fucking thing, bro? The fucking transformer. This is a so this is one of my best friends in real life. He made this game. He has like a new studio that he made with his two brothers, and this is like their first game after like years of work. They have like a publisher and stuff. It's like a stealth RPG type game where you're like in dystopian New York City in like, I don't know, like 2040 something. And you have to like uncover a conspiracy type thing. And you can like play it full stealth. You can play it like, you can like just shoot people. Really depends. You play like 3 different characters that have like different abilities per character. Oh god, he hit me. Ran so much out of energy. But it's pretty good. I think you can get it on Switch as well. But on Switch, you can get it on like Epic, I think, on Steam. Ghost Runner? No, I have not. Where did I come from? What's up here? A lot of shit. No way, man. Yeah, I remember, Monkey. You can't come in here and pretend like you're helping. You sabotaged me the entirety of the last time I played this game. Oh no. Just like you sabotaged me again, bro. Back at the beginning. Ugly. You're not gonna call me ugly when my fucking beard grows in, bro. You're gonna be jealous is what you're gonna be. I like spec'd for this stage in like a very run and gun way, and I feel like that was a mistake because they absolutely shit on you with guns. Like, but until then, I already am that though. You never see a soy boy with a beard like this and aim like this. Peace out, Exvius. You did miss the kovaaks part, but I did get a high score, so. Dude, that hit me. Are you kidding? A 1-2 shotgun combo. Go inspect. Look, there's dead people. These like guards don't ever care if there's like a dead robot. They only care if it's a dead human. Jesus, what the fuck is up here? I'm gonna clear the bottom first. Alright, what do I do here? Okay, that worked. I cleared this part out already. There's an item down there. What the fuck? It might be, I don't know. Most of the time when I update, it never works. So I'll spam update 3 more times, see if that works. Normally like the OBS app for like the functionality that they think is helping is actually never works. Cool. Well, I've did it a few times anyway. Okay. That means there's another thing up here, right? If I can open that door. There's probably like a item in here or something. This fucking thing, man. This thing is a fucking animal. No, 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 no. What the fuck? So much damage, man. Fuck. I hate my life. I didn't know where my crosshair was. How is there not a checkpoint here, bro? Fuck you, monkey. I hate these things. I mean, Monkey's always fucking with things. I hate like how this guy's cone fucking. I don't want to waste my thing. I feel like I actually need abilities for the last part. I can. If I get in trouble, my friend hates me. Clear this place first. Okay. What the hell are you doing? That did so much damage. That guy meleeed me once and I lost like 4 bars of health. Alright, Monkey, go beat my kovaaks score. Forgot I can just play like this. Just abuse our shotgun. Oh my god, that was not a good idea. Pistols. No, man. I need health. Often viewed as a major problem within the American company. No, this is an exercise. Like, wait, that's not a sentence. For hundreds of years, technology has shaped the way humans live, work, and play. While new technologies generally help economies grow faster, they don't always benefit everyone equally. With automation on the rise, millions of workers in the past few decades have lost their jobs to machines capable of performing tasks with greater efficiency and capability. It's so real. It's too real. Pretzel rocks. I think I've heard of that one and then another one. Yeah, I could do that. I don't know. I guess I could do that, but it would just be weird because I would just start like singing along and like bouncing along, and then you'd be like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" Come check it out. No fucking way, man. That didn't block vision, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I thought those like little garbage cans or something would help. Shotgun. Shotgun is so good. You do so much damage from so far away. It's like the Bucky. Jazzy, thanks for the sub. I get a snickerdoodle blizzard. Snickerdoodle blizzard? I've never. Is that a thing? That sounds really good. Get away from me. Appreciate the sub, Jesse. Hope you're doing alright. God, there's so dude. There's so many items. And I want them all. Yeah, that sounds unbelievably good. I'm not gonna lie. Snickerdoodles were my favorite cookie as a kid. No, man. Oh, that's such a letdown. I forgot that camera was there. Of course. Whatever. That's not much damage. Let's get this clue thing. Just waiting for Dad to get through it. He's in the hospital but doing well. He just That's good. It's good that you have, that the hospital has capacity. No fucking way. Dude, these people are crazy. Give me that health. Oh my god. I almost took damage for no reason. Alright, so that's the door. So that means I just need to go get the key. Need some fucking ammo. I was really surprised since we got him with this, the local hospitals. Yeah, that's good. That is definitely good. It's actually super scary for like smaller places that have no... Oh, okay, well that's not what I wanted to do. Smaller places that don't really have many hospitals to go to. There's really like only like a couple local ones that are like actually places you can get to. It's definitely no good. Alright, I need some fucking energy, man. Yeah, it is really good. Yeah, this is my friend's game. I don't know if you were here for the last stream where I played this, but it's my IRL friends. It's like he and his brother's studio, and this is their first game. Give me that key. Cleared, monk. Cleared it all. And the biggest metro in a very rural state, so yeah. Yeah, that's I don't know, the last thing I ever want is COVID for sure. My anxiety would go through the roof having that. It's the way out. Hope that yellow thing wasn't anything good. Monk. Couldn't have been the upgrade, so it's whatever. It's probably just like health or something. The fuck? Alright. Just fast. No. Whatever. As long as I'm spawning here. No, you're not spammy. I don't mind anybody ever really spamming the chat, as long as it's not actual, like, not English or something. That's the only thing I really consider spam. Okay. The shooting is definitely actually pretty fun in this game. I kind of regret not doing it earlier, but then at the same time, I feel like I'm trying to play the game like so that it makes sense contextually with every character. Like the introduction I got to this character was that he's like an underground boxer, and like he almost killed the person that he was like boxing against. So I feel like it's like par for the course for him to just kill everybody. No way. Fuck you, man. I cannot believe it. This guy is an absolute maniac. Alright, just kill me. Just kill me. I'll just restart. That looks pretty cool. I mean, it's definitely worth getting as many like certifications in tech that you're interested in. As long as it's like somewhat interesting to you. No way, man. Unbelievable. To kite this guy at the same time. Yeah, I only went, I mean, I don't know, college is so fucked up in America, like, the entire system is really incredibly fucked up. Like, my high school, I went to high school in Jersey, which typically has like pretty good high schools, and there were like definitely a lot of rich kids where I went to school, and so you pretty much fell into like 3 different categories. You like either weren't going to college, you were going to like whatever college like your parents thought was like the right college for you to go to, because you know the smart kids normally had parents that graduated from college and knew what they were talking about. Or you were just going to college to like appease, you know, that expectation. And luckily my parents were able to help me with college, because if they weren't, I definitely wouldn't have gone. Like, I did not have like I was not nearly woke enough at the end of high school to give a shit at all about college, really. Like, I only went because I could have, you know. Like, if someone was like, hey, you can go to college, but you have to, you know, start saving your money, work on the side, take out a bunch of loans and go, I would never have gone, for sure. So, and then you have the other, you know, batch of kids who, it's like when all like the military recruiters come into your high school, and they go to like the, you know, they go to the principal's office. They're like, so who are the kids here with the worst grades? And then they try to talk them into joining the military, which always works, because they're like, well, yeah, I don't know what to do with my life. Might as well join. It's just like the video games. America is a crazy place. Give me this key. 2 fucking keys, baby. Hey, you like video games? It's like video games, but real life. What was my major? So I started as a CS major, just because I had a lot of friends that were like, I mean, I was good with computers by proxy just because I was like, like a TF2 player that based my entire life around it. But I also had like, coder friends and then whatever. So like I started with computer science and then like I just felt like I didn't care enough. And then I just switched to information technology and just got my degree in that. So I did like a year and a half, 2 years of CS. Like not strictly CS courses, but all of the like prereqs and other things you have to do for CS. So like Calc 2 and like, just stupid shit. And then I was like, I don't really want to do this. So I just got a degree. I mean, it was like a really easy degree. I got like a really good GPA because I felt like it was like the easiest thing I've ever done in my life because it was like a joke degree, to be honest. But I mean, it was really just to get a degree in the first place. Yeah, engineering's a good one too. I mean, I was gonna do engineering as well, but I was like a really bad student in high school, so engineering felt like I kind of like got started on the wrong foot. Like in high school, I just literally didn't care. Well, this is what happened actually. So in middle school, oh no. No way. Okay, whatever. In middle school, I absolutely didn't care. And in middle school, we had basically, you took like math in 6th grade, and then you took what was called like math 7-8, which was like, it was like, if you did well in math 7-8, I think you moved on to like, I don't know, like algebra 1 or something in 8th grade. Basically, it put you on like the fast track for math. So like by the time you were graduating high school, you were in like Calc, A, B, or BC or whatever it is. So you either got like Calc 1 or Calc 2 credits. And I don't know. I just didn't care at all in middle school. So I got like kind of like fucked out of like, I got like a C+ or something in math 7-8, which put me in like, just like the regular like college prep course for math. So by the time I was like finishing high school, I just kind of beefed up on like the humanities courses, like, or like the, like the arts courses, I guess, like AP Lit, AP Euro. I did AP Bio, but I was still like, I only had like pre-calc credits by the time I was out of high school. So I started like Calc 1 in freshman year, which like, if you're doing an engineering degree, it's just like very like, if you really want to like fast track that shit and do it efficiently, you get like your Calc BC credits from high school. So you're in like Calc 3 by the time you start college. Die. But I remember actually being like kind of annoyed. I mean, I wasn't annoyed about that at the time because I didn't even like when I was in like doing that whole math 7-8 and like picking courses for like high school, like college prep courses and stuff. Like my parents knew as little as I did. Like they didn't care. I didn't care. I was just like, what is this? My friends had like parents that like actually knew like how it worked. So they were like, get my kid in honors, or whatever it is. I didn't really have that. So like for me, it was like, I just had to like eventually just like work my way into the honor system instead of like starting that way. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I got annoyed at that when I looked back finally. Cause like my teacher for math 7-8 was like the mom of this girl who I went to like elementary school with. Like she lived in like my neighborhood basically. Like we were like kind of like family friends, kind of not. Like I took like karate with like her daughter at some point. So we knew each other. And she like, I don't know. I did get a C plus, but other people who got C pluses definitely argued their way into like a better math system. So I kind of got like, you know, like your son's not smart enough. It's like, with that attitude, I'll never be smart enough. What is this? Failed algebra 1 said it, and a college professor. Algebra is actually very... What's unbelievable, actually... So, I went to Rutgers in Jersey. Everyone takes a math placement exam. And now that I think of it, I have no idea why. Because, like, my friend took... We went together and took, like, the math placement exam, but my friend graduated high school with Calc BC credits. So I don't know why the school wanted him to take a math placement exam, but he did anyway. But I took it, and I think I got 1 or 2. So basically, like, the last question, there were like 2 questions. It was like clearly broken down into like trying to explain or like trying to show whether or not you have certain experience in a class. So like it would go through like algebra 1. It would go through like really basic stuff. First of all, it would be like subtracting decimals. And it would be like, I don't know, it would move on to like algebra, basic algebra. Then it would move on to like algebra 2 or something, basic algebra 2. Then it would move on to like pre-calc or whatever. And like by the time I got to pre-calc, like it ended, like the pre-calc section, like the end of the test was like logarithms. And like I forgot, like I almost completely forgot about logarithms. Cause like, it was like a really basic logarithm question too. It was like, if you didn't know how to do it and you needed a refresher, you would need to look at a problem for like 5 seconds and be like, oh yeah, I remember how to do this now. But like, I was like on the test and I was like, fuck, like I just don't know. And I guessed and I got it right. And I got placed into calc, and my friend who, like we all took, not my friend who like had the calc BC credits, but my other friend, he remembers like he 100% got that question wrong, and he got placed in pre-calc. So it kind of just like fucked everything. Like, I don't know, like the education system is so fucking dumb. Like my friend was like pretty much on the same, like he went to, in fact, like a better high school than the rest of us did, but he just like didn't remember how to do logarithms. So he had to do pre-calc in college. And pre-calc in college is fucking tough. Like, if you took pre-calc in like high school, it's like whatever. Once you're taking pre-calc in college, I swear, like my roommate freshman year was in pre-calc. He was like, "Hey man, do you think you can help me with my homework or whatever? Like, you're in calc, right?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Like, let me take a look." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, it was like the longest fucking expression I've ever, like, it was just so much algebra in one problem. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I remember taking pre-calc in high school and I had none of that shit. It was like not nearly as intensive. Oh, it's crazy. But I mean, like, I had already taken pre-calc. So it's like, I took it in high school. And like, I even remember in high school, I was like, yeah, I mean, like, this is like a lot of algebra. It can be annoying. And I like actually tried. Because like, I don't know, for whatever reason, it took me like a long time in my life to actually be interested at all in math. Like, I originally hated math. When like I don't know, my parents are not, like, they didn't go to like traditional colleges. Like, my mom was really bad at math. So like it took like a long time for me to like actually give a shit about math and appreciate math. So like by the time I was taking pre-calc in high school, like I was actually trying to turn myself around and be like, oh, let's like take this seriously. And like I looked at like that college pre-calc and I was like, dude, you're fucked, bro. Like, can I get your opinion on the MVP season John Wall's having right now? Definitely an MVP. I would say John Wall is second only to DeAndre Jordan. I think he'll win the media's vote for sure. So Yeah, she calls you son. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much like how my experience was. Like my mom was really like just she did not pay attention to school, did not like school, was bad at school, like almost failed out. Like this is like what, like the 70s or something. Like she almost failed out like so many times in school. My dad is like okay-ish at math, but really only like basic like math. But my mom was actually pretty good at writing, and my aunt was an English teacher, is an English teacher, was, I guess. At the time, she was an English teacher. So, like, I kind of always had, like, English skills and stuff, which made me hate math even more, because I was like, well, you know, I'll just choose one or the other, you know? Like, I'll just be good at English and bad at math. But then I actually started liking it and got way more into science than I ever was into, like, you know, English and history. Yeah, I mean, I would not be surprised if my mom was or is. I have no idea. I learned that trig was originally about circles and that the modern education system teaches it backwards since the 1600s. Maybe. Trig is really hard, though. I remember struggling a lot in trig. Just because it made not a lot of intuitive sense to me at the time. And then it felt like when I was, like, remembering like just equations and like, you know, like what the different sine over cosine, tangent, whatever, cosine, whatever, all that shit. I was like, it was harder for me to remember it because it just didn't make any sense to me. So I remember struggling a lot in trig. And then in calc, it's like annoying because you have to use quite a lot of trig. It's simple. I'm gonna kill her. That's this guy's character. I was shit at math because the system forced me to learn it at 8 a.m. Yeah, I mean that definitely. I mean, I don't doubt that at all. I mean, for me, I don't know how the fuck I did it in high school, especially in like eighth grade, in senior year, because like in senior year of high school, I remember talking to people at like 3 a.m, like still just awake, before I had to wake up at like 7:30 or some shit. It's a fucking ridiculous hour, 6:30. And I would somehow wake up at like, you know, going to sleep at like 2, 3 a.m, waking up at like 7 a.m, somehow like getting up, like going into the shower, like just ridiculous. And I remember I was just a zombie for like the majority. Like I was a zombie until I reached that one class where I was able to take a nap. I think it was my AP Euro class. Like I would go to sleep every single morning at like 10 a.m. or something in AP Euro. And I did it so often that one time we were just going over something, I don't know. And the teacher asked a question and I answered it. Like I raised my hand and answered it. And he was so surprised that I was actually awake to answer the question. He was like more surprised that I wasn't asleep than he was of the fact that I answered the question. Oh fuck, I hit a random. I keep double clicking. I'm missing lore. Spanish too. Thankfully, my teacher loved me and I had straight A's, so she didn't mind. Yeah. I had a lot of high school teachers that were like basically friends with me. Aww. Your guidance counselor loves you. My French teacher was such a God. I took French every year in high school, so I was in like high level French. But I took it with the biggest joke of a teacher. She was so cool. She was like, she had to be in like her mid-30s max by the time we got her, so she was like really young. And she, I don't know, she was just like our friend. Like, we didn't do any work ever. We were just like the biggest. We weren't like class clowns, because like the only people who were really in the class were people who like wanted to take the class. Like, there was no reason to be in it other than to like further your actual knowledge of French. Or if you were me, you were just like coasting it, or me and my friends. But we were like just annoying. Like, we clearly weren't into it as much as like the other people. And she was just like the biggest joke of it. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, for like our final, like, she just put out cupcakes at the front of the class. Like, we were like sitting, taking our exam, and at any point in the class, we could have decided to get up, walk to the front of the class, grab like a Costco, like those huge Costco cupcakes, like just enormous Costco cupcakes, and just go back to our seat. So like every kid is just like looking at each other's papers, like, oh, did I get that right? Like, all the way up to the cupcakes, grab a cupcake, walk all the way. It was like the most ridiculous, ludicrous experience for a final I've ever had. And that was just like our average experience in that class. From a Spanish 2 final back in high school, everyone used Google Translate and my teacher knew and didn't care. I mean, that's, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's par for the course even in college, really. What have I been doing in life? I've been playing some Valorant. Been trying to get better. Scrimming. Got a nice little scrim team going on. It's been fun. And all that's been happening, I think units of resistance, station of support. This guy's actually so OP. That's not you. Yeah, AP Physics is cool. Physics is really, that's another thing. Like, I didn't care, like, again, my like love for like science and like especially like astronomy all came after high school. Like, I don't even remember if I took physics in high school. I actually might have skipped physics in high school to take AP Bio instead, just because it looked better. Let's try stuff takedown. Actually, let's do that, and let's do this. I don't know if I should shoot with this guy. What's up, Dylan? Your friend and I collaborated. Yeah, what's my friend's name? Physics C was dope, but like, it was the first real college level class I experienced in high school. Yeah. High school was I don't know if I would have been ready for that in high school. How did I survive AP Bio? Oh, my teacher in AP Bio was also a gigantic joke. That's how. I remember watching more Planet Earth than I remember actually learning about AP Bio. Seems like New Jersey school system's a little weird. It's exactly. Kyrie's so woke because he probably had the same bio teacher that I had. She was really cool though. She was like the nicest woman ever. This guy's so OP. You can literally kill everybody with like one hit. It's literally McCree. Any scandals or anything? Not really. I mean, nothing exciting. Like, I've definitely had like kids in my grade die, but I didn't really have any like scandals. It's documentaries all day. I loved it. It was so like I loved it. It was so relaxing because it was also the first class of the day, so like we would just chill and watch like Planet Earth. You have Kyrie sneakers? Ooh. Ooh. I think he has pretty nice sneakers. A lot of the NBA players have pretty like good-looking sneakers. It's so overpowered. It's crazy. No. I kind of like Harden's Volume 4s. I think look pretty nice. I don't really like his new ones, but his Volume 4s I think are pretty cool. Like the ones with like the lime green and pink I think have a pretty cool look to them. I also like one of Dame's. I forget which one it is though that I like. Nothing for me on this side of the mountain. I don't think I like that one. Maybe I do. I don't know. I like one of the volumes that just... It's sort of like a... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I think it was more... It was like more slender. Like I think they look kind of weird. His other volumes. I would still choose like shoes like Allbirds though over. No. Did I clear out the side yet? I mean, I guess I should just do it, even though nothing's over here. Heal myself. That's pretty gross. Ooh. I'm looking forward to any games coming out. I'm kind of interested in what the Diabolical people are gonna make. Like they're making a, like he announced 2 new games I think off of their engine. So that's kind of cool. I don't really know any other games that are coming out. Like I guess I'm interested in when Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out on PC. But that's like not, like, obviously not like an FPS. I don't really know like any FPS games I'm super interested in other than that one. It's also really the only one I know that's coming out eventually. I'm definitely playing FF7 Remake when it comes. Oh my god. This guy's just the most overpowered guy on the— oh fuck, I didn't even need to heal myself. A lot of kids who started smoking in high school would smoke. It was actually super gross. They would like smoke by someone's house. Like my school was in like the back of like a rich neighborhood, I guess. And they would like smoke on the sidewalk, like where the neighborhood ends and like the sidewalk to the school starts or whatever. But it's like really like the sidewalk in front of someone's house. So this person who lived there just had like, you know, 20 or so kids like smoking cigarettes every morning. Just like tossing cigarette butts on the ground on the sidewalk, like on their grass. It was actually kind of gross. What the fuck? Spook Smarties. I don't know what that's all about. Never heard of that before. Through surveillance. Oh, though surveillance continues to be masturbated. Yikes. Yeah, I wonder. That's weird. I actually never thought about that. Like people vaping like in the middle of class. I like never thought about that. That's weird. Smoking weed in the locker room. School locker rooms were disgusting. I think it brings back bad memories. Is this the second floor? I don't remember. I guess not, right? I'm not missing any items. I remember kids in my school like going to the bathroom to get high in the middle of class, but they were never like smoking anything in class. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just not paying attention. This guy does so much damage. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big upgrade to cigarettes. Preferably you don't smoke anything though. I do really like the smell of cigarettes though. I only ever smoked cigarettes when I was like if I had friends, if I was like drinking with friends and I had friends that smoked, I would smoke with them. But I like have never purchased cigarettes in my life. I do like the social aspect of it though. As bad as it is. Upgrade. I actually love this. I love the smell of cigarettes, and I'm not even a smoker. I actually think it smells good. I mean, it really depends. Like, I don't think like stained cigarette smells good. Like, I don't think going to somebody's house that like smokes a lot, like, I don't think that smells good. But I think that like a fresh cigarette smell smells pretty good. You're so dumb, Yite. Where are you on the kovaaks? You missed my record. I just got a new record. Now I'm top 60. You mad? Oh my god, I forgot this guy explodes. Fuck. Unbelievable. What's down? I have to go see what's bottom right in this fucking map. Yeah, just a ton of that. Yeah, true. You are a TFT player. Tim, did you see how mad all the TFT, how like triggered they all got that like Aimer 7 guy talked about TF2 and like put it in like the bottom tier of AIM or whatever? It was so funny. They got so triggered by it. He like made like a tier list. It was like such a stupid tier list. Like just basically like a tier list of a bunch of games he's never been like high level at, and like saying like how much you need aim and like all these different games and like how much aim will help you and like whatever. And like TF2 is both like bottom, I think, in like aim efficacy, like what good aim does for you, but also like bottom tier in like how good aim you need to be good at the game. And TF2 players got so triggered by it. It was so funny. Oh, he 100% has a point. I actually totally agree with him. Like I mean like what I don't agree with is that like he was not very like impressed by like scout or sniper, when I think like sniping in TF2 is like one of the hardest things you can do. Like it's definitely one of the hardest like sniping that you can do in video games, like compared to like fucking CS where you're just like shooting people in the body and instantly killing them. Like sniper in TF2 is actually kind of hard. You have to like headshot them all the time unless you're just trying to like full charge drop a medic or whatever. Oh my god. But like scout and sniper are really the only classes that I consider to be like hardcore aiming classes. Not that the people who are playing the other classes are bad. It's just a completely different experience. Like when you compare like the aiming in like when you're playing like roaming soldier or demo compared to, oh my fucking god. He put kovaaks under Overwatch. It's so funny. Dude, how am I back here, bro? I'm so fucking far, man. But yeah, I thought it was really funny. Oh my god, look at my fucking... I should just... Oh my god, I'm fucking owning. Should I just go blow this place open? Look at this, dude. Oh my god. I don't know if your second place check would cover that. I really don't think so. Did I think air shots were the coolest thing? I think air shots look good, but they're not. Anyway, what was I saying? Like, you can definitely be a good player and play like roaming soldier and shit, but it's just a completely different experience than like playing like Overwatch. Like the best DPS players in Overwatch are playing a completely different game than like the best like demo man in TF2 or something. It's like just a completely different experience. Fuck, man. I can't believe how far back I am. That's so tilting. Our reaction time? I don't know, like 170, 180, something like that. I'd probably get like 170 out of 5 and 170 something out of 5 tries. Oh my god, I did not see that thing just clearly looking at me. Fuck, I'm so low. I mean, it depends. Like, I could probably, like, if I could probably get high 160s. I don't think I could get low 160s, though. I mean, I would have to just get lucky, probably. But if I did it, like, right now, I'd probably get, like, high 170s or something. Really depends on what mouse you use, too. Yeah, fuck you, dude. I'll kill you. I don't care. I've had enough of this. Yeah, Carl sucks. So. Yeah, no, Carl would have lost, actually. He would have not only lost, he would have rage quit, probably, and never played again. How is this guy aware of me? I played Try Hard DM the other day, Tim. Guess what I did as Sombra? What? I just wanted to see how people fought. I was interested. Easy. How does he see me? I'm in a smoke grenade. I'm in a fucking smoke grenade. What the fuck, dude? I hit in my own smoke. That was like literally Counter-Strike and he still saw me. Am I getting Overwatch stream? Literally never. That game is fucking awful. Literally maybe the worst game I've ever made. Please boost Muma. No. Overwatch is like straight up like the least fun I've ever had in a video game. I'm actually surprised that they're able to categorize it as a game. That's how little fun it is. Systematically took out this entire room. Yeah, it was the least fun I've ever had, Carter. It was straight up the least fun I've ever had. Oh my god. What the fuck? No fucking way, man. No way. Tracer is the entirety of Overwatch. It's just an awful game. Like, I don't know. It was really, really bad. There's also so many like toxic people in ranked in that game, and it's so funny. Like, I like watch streams all the time, and there are so many people in like ranked in Overwatch that are just like, I mean, like, it's ranked, so it's like you can expect it in like pretty much every game. But it's just especially funny in Overwatch because like Overwatch League is not thriving right now, I'll tell you that much. And these people are like so, like they're like so mad that they're like losing, and like they're like ranked master or like low GM, and they're like so upset. They're just like shit talking people and like saying like really fucked up shit. Like they just cannot believe they're losing. It's like, bro, you're literally like high masters in a game that's getting like 20k views on YouTube. You need to chill. All right. There's a... I can't believe Monkey's not watching the stream because he should have told me there was a checkpoint here this entire time. I don't regret getting into Overwatch. I think it was definitely good for my career. I regret coaching Overwatch. I should have just played Apex. If I went straight from Overwatch League Season 1 to like streaming Apex Season 2, my career would be absolutely 100% in a completely different spot. And I would have been able to get on an org for Apex with Tim and actually try. Maybe we actually could have won something. No, Carter was so good at Apex. I was bad, but Carter was actually really good. I don't know. I only really like playing Apex like sparingly now. Like Apex is sort of like in that spot where like it's just really established. So like you have esports are like the easiest to get into, especially streaming them when you're just new. Because like when I first started playing Apex, like I'm not saying I have better aim in Apex than the people who actually play Apex now, but like when I was just playing Apex, I guarantee you I had like some of the best mechanics in the game. Obviously, because no one was doing anything. Like they were just running it down on each other and just shooting. And like, I don't know, I was like so good at that because it was just early on, and I would have just gotten better like alongside everybody else. But now it's like you're kind of just like, I don't know, you're not making it easy on yourself if you get into like a game like Apex now. You might as well just start like playing it. Like if you really enjoy playing it and you wanted to like stream it or something, you might as well just start doing it with friends. Like as long as you have friends to play with, then it would be worth it, I guess. But like jumping into it now to like grind Twitch or something, solo queue Apex, it's just... What's up, Colin? We should play Apex again though. We could play with Tim, but he's lying about being like in the Philippines or something. I wonder how long it's gonna take for him to realize he can't lie anymore. Check this out, bro. In Guam. Yeah, this stun is actually OP as fuck. This character just in general is super OP because like Deadeye is insane. Like you just one-shot everything. And your tranquilizer is only 1 energy point. Okay. Nothing else in here. Oh wait, there's a key. I'm completely blind. What's up, Skis? Skeezy. I'm just gonna call you Skis, because the real Skis never comes in the stream anymore. It's kind of pointless to even have him have that name. It's been replaced. It's just how it be. Mm-hmm. Oof. It also does damage, which is like there's no need for it to do damage, I think. Thank God for that checkpoint. It's the one shot. Okay. There's nothing down there, right? Might as well just not even search that part. This is harder than Diabolical. I was saying that the other day, actually. Oh my God, Skis is actually here. He does deserve it though, like for sure. He just like clearly likes me more as a person than you do, which is, I mean, it's whatever. To each his own. I'm not saying you need to like me, but. Fuck it. We take no chances. Easy. When are the signups for the next journey? I don't know, man. You'd have to check. Well, they canceled esports, so you'd have to play one of those lower tournaments, those weekend cups or something. Skis is not a piece of Chris fan. Which is another strike against Skis' character for sure. I'm going to sleep. mean, diabolical pretty much is dead as fuck. But I think it's really funny. Like, a bunch of people who play Arena FPS always have an excuse for why they don't play the current Arena FPS game. It's like you have, like, I don't know, Quake Champions. Like, they had a whole host of reasons why they don't play that game, which I can understand some of them. Like, I think that the game kind of feels not as good as, like, Quake Live, even though it's, like, Quake. And, like, yeah, there are, like, some dumb abilities and stuff, but, like, pretty much the only thing you can do in Quake Champions is play Quake. Like, you can only play FFA, TDM, used to play Sacrifice, which is pretty much just MacGuffin, which is pretty much just, like, capture the flag, just in a different format. Like, you can only play Quake in that game. You Duel. Like, Duel is, like, the only thing that, like, people get paid for in Quake Champions. So it's very much like an Arena FPS game, but people will always have an excuse, like, oh, I don't play because of XYZ. And now it's the same thing with, like, you know, Diabolical. Like, there are a bunch of, like, old school old gamers that, like, have their own reasons for why they don't play Diabolical, when it's like, you know, like, the whole point of the game was to give you guys a game that wasn't Quake Champions, you know? Like, you would think, like, regardless of popularity, they would just play, because isn't that just, like, what they want? What do I do for Spider here? I fucking missed one of her upgrades. Which one's nano battery? I feel like that's good. This is Cat Girl. My whole strategy with this girl is just to spam cats. So I'll just do that. Maybe I'll do... It's just the MacGuffin now. You can play. I'm sure you can play. Get a pickup going. The world's your oyster. That's exactly what I 100% agree with you, Fixkies. Like, I literally think Madhouse is better. Like, if Diabolical had a format where I could just play, like, 12v12 or 8v8, like Clan Arena, just to run around and shoot, I would play. But it doesn't. So, like, Madhouse is literally better for that reason. Yeah, I don't... That's why I don't play Quake. Everyone in Quake has, like, brain damage. Oh, it meows now. I upgraded it so my cat meows and distracts people even more. Alright. Even Carnage is streaming like WoW and Quake Champions. Yeah, well, I have no idea why he stopped playing Diabolical. It's literally like the game that he was hyping up for like 50 years. No way, no way. Corner, corner, corner. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I mean, that definitely has to be one of the worst games ever made. I want to catch both these guys with a cat. Wow. Battalion 1944. No, dude, the cat's right there, bro. What the hell? Holy fuck. Which radioactive naked lady? No way. No way, man. Did I just rock it with like low health? I played some Madhouse the other night, actually. It wasn't Madhouse, it was a fake Madhouse. It was the worst version. It's like some other server. But for some reason, it's getting all of Madhouse's traffic. Oh no, I didn't get this guy. I don't think anyone even left. Like, I don't even think the people who played Madhouse are the same demographic of people who played Diabolical. Like, there were some repeats, but most of the time, it was just, like, a different... Like, the Mecha Kitties of the world never played Diabolical. Dude, how does that not block me? How many times am I going to die to the same thing? Yeah, I saw like very small amounts of Madhouse people. No, there's no way, bro, that took like 2 seconds, the pulse. I actually run into every single chair. Like, I feel like these chairs are really hard to see. I know I can never know why I can't move. Oh, my leg. Unbelievable. Thank God that guy just had a baton. I'll be 30 by then. You definitely won't be 30 by then. And even if you are, who cares? Just play. Yeah, I don't know how long. I mean, I'm hoping I could like test it at some point before it comes out, because I don't really know like what the time. Like they said a year, but I have a hard time believing that. I actually saw it was so funny. I was on the Diabolical subreddit, and I don't know, like, it wasn't like the most popular podcast. It was like basically like in one of the threads that people were talking about the new game that's coming out. Like, someone linked this like thread or this like clip from a Twitch VOD. But like, I guess people were just like chatting, I guess. So I guess it wasn't technically a podcast, but it was with that Ballin guy that plays Diabolical. It was like him and like 2 other people. And they were like asking like if anyone had any like ideas on like what the games were like, and like a very like, I can't believe like Too Good's like not updating Diabolical type tone. It was like very like, you know, like, oh my God, like what do you think the new game's gonna be? And like people were talking about like how it was like, yeah, I think it's gonna be like this like TF2 thing or something that like Banny and Clockwork convinced him of. Or it was something so cringe. Like, these people literally think that like I was able to just go and be like, hey, Too Good, I know you're trying to make like a really successful studio here, but hey, listen, can I be your lead designer? Why don't you just do this? He was like, you know, that's a great fucking idea. Like, it was so stupid. Like, it just shows like how people have quite literally no fucking idea how the real world works. Like, they have literally no fucking clue how it works. Like, they literally think that I was just gonna design the game for this person. All it took was like my okay for them to make the game. It's just so stupid. I actually couldn't believe it. It's a typical Quake moron for you though. The fuck? Oh my God, I almost forgot. Whew. Okay. Lost a lot of health there. Where am I going, man? Oh, there's a checkpoint there. I should probably pop that real quick. You gotta get me for that. Yeah, I'll try to do it. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. No, it was so fucking funny though. Like, these people just think that like me and Banny, who by the way, we don't like even talk to each other. Like, we don't collaborate on anything. Like, there's not, like, it's not like me and Banny are like talking to each other about like game design ideas or something on the DL or something. Like we don't talk, and he's just like he thinks that we are just like the masterminds behind this thing. Like we were just able to convince Too Good to just make this as a game. God, it's so embarrassing, man. People are so stupid. And he had such like a nerdy tone. This wasn't Ballin that was saying this, but like whoever was saying it, he just had like such like a nerdy tone too. Like he knew what he was talking about. They're so cringe. Fuck. I mean, they're definitely mad, but coming up with an idea like that is just, like, you clearly have no fucking idea, like, the way anything works. If you think that that's, like, genuinely how, like, a studio is gonna go about designing their new game. Like, I don't know. Like, they made a studio. Like, they didn't just, like, get together and be like, and, like, pop Diabolical out in 2 years. Like, they made a studio that is obviously not going to live off of Diabolical, so like they actually have to make a good game. So to think that they would just go to like two people, one person who's literally only played TF2 for his entire life, by the way, to just like design a game for them is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's so stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Diabolical players like live in this like fantasy world where like somehow Diabolical is going to be like enough to cover the costs of a studio. Like Too Good's just like never gonna have to like do anything else for the rest of his life. All he has to do is keep Diabolical updated, and he's good. Out there buying cars for his loved ones and shit, you know. Ever since I made Diabolical, I've been a millionaire. Where am I going? Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, whatever, like, Diabolical worked perfectly for, like, their studio, I think, like. Did I need anything down here? I don't remember. I don't think so. I found the upgrade kit, so. Like, they made their own engine, they made a game, like, they could at least show, like, proof of concept to people, you know? Like, it's worked perfectly for them in that respect. It's just, like, a game like that's never going to be anything bigger than that. It's just, and it's not their fault, it's just the state of gaming. That being said, I do think it's very ironic that like Diabolical players, like boomers in general who play Arena FPS, like they're used to like, it's like they looked at all these esports that were like, you know, thriving or whatever, and were thinking to themselves like, there's no reason why Diabolical shouldn't be like this popular or something. So they think like they don't need to play the game, that like people should just be playing it because it exists, like they are like for Valorant or something. Which I think is so ironic because they're from like the age of gaming where like you actually have to, like, it's like a bring your own beer type situation. Like if you play Quake, like that's literally what it is. It's like no one's out there to like do anything for you. Like if you want to run a tournament, you run one. If you want to play this specific mode in Quake, you have to make a custom server for it. Like that's just the reality, you know? And like they've been living with that reality forever, and only now has it become unacceptable for whatever reason. Myrmidon Mark II combat frame. I mean, I think Overwatch 2 is just going to be PvE. I mean, maybe I would maybe play the PvE part of it. I have no idea. But I mean, it's definitely not going to rekindle my interest in playing the game seriously. Peace out, Dylan. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's like really funny. Like, I think like all the boomers just like saw these other esports and they were like, there's no reason why Diabolical shouldn't be this big. You know, like just for no reason. Just because the other games are big, so like that one should be big. But like the reality of the situation is if they're not playing it, the game's never going to have players, because that's like, that is the demographic, and much like every other Quake game in existence, you have to be the one to actually put the time in and play the game. Like, if you don't play the game, if you don't offer anything of value to the community, then you're just as bad as anybody else. Like, I genuinely think I might be contributing more to the Diabolical community than like a lot of like the Quake players who gave up on it already, because I watch Diabolical streams. Like, I watch like the speedrunner guy all the time. So I'm probably like in a roundabout way offering more to the community than like a lot of people complaining about the game. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, humanoid models would have been better, but it's, you know, it's tough. That would not have been good. Fuck. Should have just thrown a fucking nade at these guys. You can buy shoes. You can. I think you get like a pair. It looks like a pair of like Nikes or something. It's like the final tier, the battle pass, or like the first one. I don't know what it's like now, but I think you got like something like, they look like Jordans almost. I wish the cat spawned faster. Oh my god, thank God he didn't have a gun. Not even Yeezys. I actually think Jordans look way better than Yeezys. I'm not really a fan of Nike, the company, though. Ooh, what a cat. Yeah, the visibility is pretty big, I'd say. Change your mind? Alright, I'll change your mind with this simple fact. How in the world could you ever compare Wilt Chamberlain to anybody else? It was so long ago. It's such like a... I'm so low, man. It's like pretty much impossible. That's what, like, I hate like GOAT arguments in like anything. And it works the exact same in like basketball as it does in anything else. Like you can call me like if you called me like the greatest of all time on Scout and TF2, like how the fuck could you ever prove that? Like I stopped playing and other people kept playing. So like the only way you can ever like prove that is by like what's the word? Like community, like the effect I had on the community. That's the only way you can measure it, because like in terms of skill, you literally never know. Like I stopped playing, other people kept playing. As people keep playing, people will only get better. Like, and the competition that they like comparatively to each other, it will only become like closer. I don't know, it's just stupid. And there's no way to like prove that I would have been the best if I kept playing, and there's no way to prove that I wouldn't have been. So I mean, it is something deeper, but it's also not. Like, you need a certain level of skill to be considered to be, like, the greatest of all time. Again, skill is a big argument. Winning percentage, championships won. But I think the only thing that should go into that discussion is just how valuable were you to the community when you played. Because like Wilt is like I don't know, like that was like literally so long ago. Like he's playing against like no one close to the like level of skill as like the people who are like LeBron has to play against like unbelievable players who've taken the game to like the next level in efficiency. Like LeBron has to win against like, you know, fucking like James Harden dropping 40 points every single night for like 3 months. Just like by virtue of the fact that it was like so long ago, I could never consider him to be the greatest of all time. I feel like that's such an insult to like the sport, that it's like, oh, we'll have like all these generations of like unbelievably good players, but I'm sorry, you just weren't better than Wilt Chamberlain from like fucking forever ago. Like I don't know, it feels so like disingenuous somehow. You knew the Nets were gonna be bad. I mean, I think they could literally win or lose against anybody. Like, I would not be surprised if they beat the Clippers tomorrow. Like, it is so likely that they would lose to the fucking Wizards, but beat the Clippers. Like, I think they could literally win or lose to anybody. Their defense is so bad that there's almost no difference. Like, there's, like, I don't know. Their defense is so bad that even bad scorers are scoring like good scorers, so it's like, who cares? Thank fucking God. Lakers and who? I don't know. I mean, like, the thing is, like, I do really think the East is still so bad. So I would not be surprised if it were the Nets. Like, maybe, like, Philly, but I think Ben Simmons is just such a meme that it's hard to... God damn it, dude. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was someone like the Lakers, to be honest, or the Celtics. You hope Lakers Clippers have. I feel like it has to. I feel like there's no way they blow it 2 years in a row. It feels like the Clippers or the Lakers, like their only true like threat in the playoffs would be like the Jazz. Like I don't think the Clippers would lose to the Nuggets again. It's like fucking embarrassing for it to happen twice in a row. Like, I don't know. Dude, no way. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think so. Yeah, Jokic is definitely goated, but no one else on his team is, so. I think it was good for them, like, getting embarrassed last year. No. Did I play any sports growing up? What the fuck is going on? Why is my leg so itchy? I only played soccer, really. I was pretty good at soccer. I always think that I can like one-shot them on this character. Oh, I played frisbee too. I played ultimate frisbee. But that was more of like a college thing. Late high school, college thing. But I played soccer since I was like 4. Yeah, it's the fucking guy with a gun too. Of fucking course, man. I'm like rushing it. I need to kill these guys, dude. I've been stuck on this fucking part for too long. Why is Ultimate Frisbee not a bigger sport? I don't know. I mean, it has like Like frisbee itself, like the name is not, like frisbee is like a copyrighted term, so there's that already. Ultimate frisbee's fun as fuck though, for sure. That's where I got all my wrist dexterity. That's why I was able to get a new record in Ascended Tracking V3, and Yite is just, he doesn't even play it. God, why do I think that's gonna work? Like, I don't understand. I did use High Sense to get it, actually. I got it with 1.5, so. Frisbee golf? Frisbee golf is like different though. Frisbee golf uses like a heavier... I don't remember... I think it's like, what, 175 grams? It's been so long. It's like the ultimate frisbee weight. And I think frisbee golf is like 185 or something. Like they use like a heavier disc so you can like throw it faster and more accurately. I never played frisbee golf. I only played ultimate. The real sport. It is pretty crazy though, the shit that people do. Like, I literally don't know what squash is. I mean, I've heard of it. I've definitely never played it before though. Where's the health, man? I need health. Look at that kiting. The kiting of this guy's fucking cone. His light cone. No! Why did he turn so confidently, man? Yeah, he did. I messaged him about it. Yeah, I'm only playing this... I mean, like, to be honest, I don't really know of that many games that are... Like, I know, like, Hotline Miami, but I'm just not very... I enjoy games like this, I'm just not very, like, read up on them. But this is my, like, friend's game, so... It's the only reason I know about it. Dude, I'm trying to aim at the guy, not the robot. Just got such a... Hades? Yeah, I wanted to buy Hades, I just didn't, I felt like it wasn't, like, I didn't really need to play it, so I just didn't. It looked good though. Celeste is still one of my favorite games of all time though, for sure. Celeste is so fun and extremely hard. Like, extremely challenging. No, dude, he traded. Yeah, well, it's because I My fucking health is so low. I like rushed through it and then I hit the checkpoint with like such low health that I literally can only take like one hit before I die. Another reason why that private investigator guy with the shock dart is just OP as fuck. Jesus Christ. Because you can just heal yourself. So not only does he like one-shot people. Wow, no, fuck that. You done any first-person puzzle games like Portal? Yeah, I do. Fuck, did I play Talos? I wanted to play it. I don't remember if I did wind up playing it, but I definitely do like Portal, yeah. Portal was fun. I need to not get hit at all. Just like... God, this guy's so annoying. He routes at like the most annoying angle. Portal 2 was like eh. I think Portal 1 was more fun because you could like freestyle it a lot more easily. Like Portal 2 just like told you where you should go. Portal 2 was like, definitely go here. You can't shoot a portal anywhere but here, so figure it out. Come closer. Closer and closer, and I just can't move myself away. Was that song? Was that Mia? I just can't stop. Find Levis' character super frustrating. Yeah. I'm fans of Breath of the Wild. I actually hated Breath of the Wild, but I think I might have just been in like a bad mindset for the game or something. Like I don't know. I think if I played it now I'd enjoy it more, but I uninstalled it. I like wanted to enjoy more. The problem I have with the game is that it was just too like they took the real life aspect of that game way too seriously. It was like all your weapons breaking, like you sliding down slippery rock, you getting struck by fucking lightning in midair if you had like your any metal items equipped in a thunderstorm. It's like, come on, dude. Like really. Like, yes, I do know how science works. Can I please just play the fucking game? Like, it's just, I don't know. I felt like it was just too much. There was like too much in the way of actually enjoying the open world aspect of the game. Like, I think Breath of the Wild with, like, just basic weapon mechanics and, like, you know, you just get new weapons and, like, whatever. I think that would have made the game way more enjoyable for me. Like, maybe if, like, the only weapons that broke were the ones you picked up off of enemies or something. Like, every boss you got, like, a new sword, and the sword was generally pretty strong, but, like, every now and then you could pick up, like, a strong weapon off of like a dead body of like some orc or something, then like you could use that for a small amount of time while it broke or whatever. But I don't know, every weapon in the game breaking felt awful, and then like the master sword didn't break, it just made you wait 10 in real life minutes to fucking use the sword again. It's like, dude, are you fucking serious? Like, what do you, like, that's like the easiest way for me to break my immersion is to tell me that I have to wait like 10 in real life minutes to be able to use my sword again. It's like fucking crazy. Why did he turn? so aware. But I do love the way Breath of the Wild looked. Like, the game, all other aspects of the game was like great. Because it was like, I played Ocarina of Time when I was a kid. That was like one of my first games ever. And then Nintendo 64. And like, I don't know, it just like gave personality to like the game series that I loved so much. So I thought it was like really... Fucking god, man. So I thought it was like really cool in that respect. Like, you know, like actually seeing like Death Mountain and having it be like a real mountain was like super cool. But then at the same time, it was like, I don't know, you couldn't go there because it got too cold or something. Like it was too hot. You couldn't go on top of this mountain because it was too cold. It was just like there was too many things that would just like impede your actual exploration of the world. So it just made me not enjoy it. Okay, well that is not where I wanted that to go. I'll take it though. No fucking way, dude. Oh my god. It's so annoying. That guy's like cone just flared for no reason. Yeah, Odyssey was really fun too, I thought. But it was also... I wish they had just included more difficult shit in the game. Because I know like some of like the bonus stages got really hard at the end. But they were obviously like optional. I don't know. I just want like a really difficult Mario game. That's why I liked Celeste so much, is because half the replayability comes from like the fact that the game is so hard that you can't actually beat it on your first try. Speedrun. But Odyssey was like, I don't know. Odyssey was one of those games where you were just like wandering around the world and you were like, I found a moon. Like, okay. Thank you. In what world? Have you ever watched Matthew Mixosis? No, I don't know who it is. I want to collat them, man. This is the new strat. I just walk down that left side for the speedrun strat. Mario 64 was fucking goated. I loved that game. That game was so fun. I think a Super Mario 64 remake would be like on my top for like games that I would enjoy a remake for. It'd be like one of the best games of all time, I think. Straight up. I gotta make sure I hit that other guy. I was a huge Pokemon fan. I loved Pokemon. My mom used to make me go to church when I was younger. So what I did in church was just play Pokemon. I would just sit on my fucking Game Boy. with it muted and just level up. Take that, Jesus. Spelunky. Yeah, I heard you talking about Spelunky. The name of that game is a little bit odd. Pokemon is incredible. Pokemon, especially for the music, was so good. Like, I don't know. Pokemon is so simple, but it had such a great atmosphere. Like the music really did add so much to the game, I think. Yeah, what's the versus? That's funny. I kind of wanted to buy like that new Pokemon game, but I don't know. I just feel like it's not the same. Could be wrong though. This guy has the fastest aim. Yeah, I know what Spelunk is. It just sounds weird. It just sounds like it shouldn't be good. Yeah, I mean, I was like kind of following that game. I don't know, it's just, it seemed like they didn't even try. It's just one of those like examples of like a company like literally not even trying. Like they like, all the animations of that game were supposed to be like really top tier. And instead you had like Tail Whip was just like, it was like Tail Whip from Pokemon Stadium. Where like the person's fucking body or the Pokemon's body is just moving back and forth. Which is just like not Tail Whip, man. Like not in the year 2020 or 2019 or whatever it came out. Like if you give me Tail Whip, man, I better see a fucking tail whipping. Because if I don't, it's gonna be like, if it's open world and like that's the vibe I'm supposed to be getting, like come on, man. Alright, I'm gonna call it too. I'm just gonna cut my losses on this level. And I am gonna take off. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a fun stream. Talked a good amount. The game finally won, I know. I will be back to conquer this game another day. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.